Hello everyone, this is Year 6 Math Progression Test 2022, Paper 1. Here is a part of a sequence. The sequence continues in the same way. We need to find the number 0.9 plus 0.2. The answer will be 1.1. Question 2. In Moscow, the temperature is -15. The temperature rise by 6. Rise means plus. -15 plus 6 will be -9. In January, the temperature is 4. An hour later, the temperature is -3. From 4 to -3, what is the difference? What are the number of degrees the temperature falls? The difference between the two numbers. Remember, when we are talking about difference or the amount of change in the temperature, this couldn't be in a negative number. From 4 to -3, we just count the numbers in between, which will be 7 degrees. Use the marked angle and use a protractor. How can we measure this angle? It's a reflex angle. I don't have a protractor that can give me this angle, but I'll place my protractor on the octus angle. It's almost 130, 132. Then I will make it 360 minus 132 to get the reflex angle, which will be 228. So remember, there's no protractor for this. You have to measure the inside, the interior angle, the smaller angle, and then subtract it from 360. Round 17.37 to the nearest tenth. What is the 10th place value here? Is 3. Check next door. It's 7. 7 strong or weak? Strong. So 3 will be 4. 17.4. Some people will say, okay, I will put 17.40. This will be wrong answer. Since the question said to the nearest tenth, so the last digit must be in the tenth. I could not put 0 beside it because it will be in 100. It's only 17.4. Draw a ring around the fraction that's equivalent to 4 and 8 over 10. Remember, we will never simplify 4. 4 is the whole number. Keep it as it is. I will simplify 8 over 10. Both are even numbers, so can be divided by 2. 8 divided by 2, 4. 10 divided by 2, 5. So it will be 4 and 4 over 5. Draw a ring around all the multiples of 4. To be a multiple of 4, you must have what? You must the last 2 digits in table 4. From the right, the last 2 digits from the right. So here I have 3004. The last 2 digits, 0 and 4. Yes, it's in table 4. 4034, the last 2 digits, 34. 34 is not in table 4, so excluded. 4242, the last 2 digits, 42. 42 is not in table 4. Here, 2424. 24 is yes in table 4, so it will be with us. And the last number, 32, the last 2 digits, 32, they are in table 4, so yes, it's with us. Multiply 7.35 by 3. Normal multiplication, 3 times 5, 15, 5 down, carry up 1. 3 times 3, 9, plus 1, 10, put the 0 down, carry up 1. Then 3 times 7, 21, plus 1, 22. What is the decimal point? I have 2 digits in the decimal place, so also in my final answer it will be 22.05. What about dividing? 84.42 divided 7. Let's move step by step. 8 divided 7, 1. Then multiply and have remainder 1. 14 divided 7, 2. Then I have 4 divided 7 cannot be put a 0 and then drop the 2. So it will be 42 divided 7, which is 6. The answer is 1206. But remember, we have a decimal point after 2 digits, or I have 2 numbers in the decimal place, so I must put 12.06. A fair dice, draw a line to match the event that mutually exclusive event, an even number. What are the even numbers in the dice? 2, 4, and 6. So, to be mutually exclusive means it cannot happen together. I cannot roll the dice and get an even number and at the same time it will be 2. Wrong. 2 or 3, wrong. 3, yes, correct, because an odd number. 3 or 4, wrong, because 4 is already an even number. 2, 4, 6, for sure, this is wrong. So to be mutually exclusive, remember, it's like the example when I say, I will select from the class a student. This student could be a boy or a girl. I will flip the coin, it will be head or tail. It cannot be head and tail at the same time. This is the same. When I select an even number, it cannot be an even number and 2 or an even number and 4. It could be an even number and odd. Here is some triangles. We need to draw a ring around scalene triangles. So let's check one by one. If I have 4 and 4, this is an isosceles triangle. 50, 50, isosceles triangle. If I have a 90 degree and then 45, for sure the other angle will be 45. So this is also isosceles triangle. So since it's the same, if I know this triangle, so I will check the triangle up now. I have 3 and 4. These are not equal, and for sure the third side is not equal. So scalene triangle. And the last one, I have 3 different angles, so it will be 3 different sides in triangle. So I have only 2 of them. Spin an odd number from each spinner. An odd number from the spinner 1 will be how many odd numbers? From spinner A, I have 2 over 3. And in spinner B, I have how many odd numbers? 3 over 4. So it's more likely to be in spinner A or spinner B. Spinner B. Spin number 2. I have here to get 2, I have only 1 out of 3. But from here to get 2, it will be 1 over 4. Using crazy fraction, 1 over 3 is greater than 1 over 4, so spinner A will be more likely. Spin a number that's less than 3. What is the number less than 3 here? 1 and 2, so 2 over 3. What is the number less than 3? 2 over 4, which is half. So yes, it would be in spinner A, greater than spinner B. Spin number 4. I don't have 4 in both, so it's impossible here and impossible here, so it's equally likely in both. Coordinates for point A. Step 1, I need to write in the scale itself with the x-axis and the y-axis the numbers, so I will not be lost. -1, -2, -3, -4, and the y-axis 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, A lies in -4 and 2. Remember to start from the x-axis every time. So it will be -4 and 2. Plot the point with the coordinates 3 and -1. So it means that I need to complete the digits, so I will not be confused. Complete the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4. Where is 3 and -1? 3 from the x-axis, and -1, it will be just here. Take the time that's equivalent to 4.4 minutes. Okay, 4.4 minutes to seconds. 4 minutes means what? 1 minute, 60 seconds. 4 minutes, 4 times 60, 240. So what about 0.4? 0.4 also times 60, it will be 240. Then put the decimal point, it will be 24. So we said 4 minutes, it's 240. 240 plus 24 will be 264. So this is the final answer. Calculate. Remember, order of operation. We have to start step 1. 5 plus 4, which is 9. 9 times 3, 27 plus 7. And if you cannot remember order of operation, you have to go to the video order of operation. Final answer, 7 plus 27 will be 34. Eva says 64 is a square number. Eva is correct because 64 is what? 64, how can I get 64? What are the two numbers from the timetable that gives me 64? 8 times 8, 64. So 64 is a square number. Chen and my cat each have some toys. Chen cars will be C. My cars or toys would be M. So Mike has twice as many cars as Chen. So M equals 2c, and this is the most important thing in the whole question. If you know the rule of this questions or any question like this, you'll be able to solve it easily. Find m when c is 20. Now I will replace c with 20. 2 times 20 will be 40. That's it. Find c plus m when m is 20. Again, what is the rule in the question? That m equals to c. Mike has twice as many cars as Chen. So m equals to c. M is 20. We take away m and put 20. 20 equals 2c. What is the number when I multiply by 2? I get 20. 2 times 10. Is this the final answer? I'll go write 10? No. Remember, the question is asking for c plus m. So c is 10, m 20. 10 plus 20, it will be 30. We have a circle here. The length of circumference is what? The length of diameter. For sure, the circumference is greater than the diameter. What about the length of diameter and the length of the radius? Diameter is larger or longer than the length of the radius. Naomi thinks of two different numbers. Both must be 2 digits. Both, when we multiply, will be 360. Remember, there must be 3 different pairs. This question is very tricky, and some people, because the easiest one is 36 times 10. That's it. You have to remember, not 90. Some people would say 9 times 4. So I just have a 0, put 90 times 4, 40, or 90 times 4. No, this will not be correct because it must be both of them 2 digits. And if I said 90 times 40, it would be 3,600. It will not be correct. So remember that 9 times 4 will not work here, but other numbers will work. For example, 2 times 18 is 36. Now I can put a 0, it will be 20 times 18. That's correct. What else? I also can say 12 times 3. 12 times 3, 36. And if I put a 0, it will be 12 times 30, 360. Last one is a little bit tricky. You have to try a lot. 15 times 24 will be 360. But I can think from it from 15 times 2. I know that 15 times 2 is 30. So just move after 20. 15 times 20 would be 300, and so on. You have to just move from 20 to 24 to find the correct answer. "20 children are asked about their favorite sport. We said they are 20. It's written. So here we have the football 2, swimming 6, running 8, and I don't know the tennis. From where I will get the tennis? From the 20. It said that the total is 20. So I just add 8 plus 2, 10 plus 6, 16. So the missing is 4. Now I need to get the proportion. 4 over the total, 4 over 20 will be 4 over 20 times 5. Why times 5? I want to change 4 over 20 to something over 100. I want to get a percentage. So I will multiply up and down by 5. 4 times 5, 20. 20 times 5, 100. So it will be 40%. 4 times 5, 20. 20 over 100 will be 20%. Then the next one, 2 over 20 times 5 up and down. It will be 10 over 100, which is 10%. 6 times 5, 30, 30%. 8 times 5, 40%. That's it. Now we need to draw for swimming. Swimming is 30%, so I will just shade 3 parts of the circle by this way. Unit cubes, here is solid cuboid. So up we have a cube, down we have cuboid. Both are made from the same unit cubes. I need to know how many more unit cubes. So let's count up part. In each layer or each part we have 9. 9 times 3, 27. So up is made of 27 unit cubes. What about down? This part, the opposite, is 4 times 4, 4 by 4, 16. And the one behind it is also 4 by 4, 16. 16 plus 16, 32. Just subtract 32 minus 27, will be 5. Okay. 4 times 3 over 4. So I multiply 4 times 3, 12. 12 divided 4, 3. So it's greater than 2. Here again, dividing fractions, we will use KFC, keep quarter, change the division into multiplication, flip 4, it will be 1 over 4. Final answer, 1 times 1, 1, and 8. For sure, 1 over 8 or 1 over 2. Half is greater than 1 over 2 due to creative fraction. Same numerator up, so down, 2 is greater than 4. 4 times 3 over 3, 4 times 3, 12. 12 divided 3 will be 4. So they are equal. We have these quadrilaterals. Draw a ring around each shape with diagonals across at right angles. I know that some of you already know the quadrilaterals. They are familiar with it and they can solve it normally. But if I cannot remember, I'm not sure which of these quadrilaterals diagonals meet at right angle, I need to draw. Use your ruler, use a pencil, and start to draw lines. Here is the diagonals. Yes, they meet at right angle. What about the parallelogram? No, they make 2 acute, 2 obtuse, so it's not correct. What about in the trapezoid? Also 2 acute angles, 2 obtuse angles, it's not working. What about at the rhombus? Yes, it can be correct. It has right angles. What about in the square? Also 4 right angles. What about in the rectangle? No, they don't meet at right angle. So how many of these quadrilaterals, their diagonals meet at right angle? Only 3. Kite, rhombus, and the square. English test, math test. We have 7 children. Yuri scores 14 in the English test. So what is his score in the math? Where is 14 in the English test? Let's go check it. This one. So in the math it will be 18. Write the number of children that scores more in math than English. Let's check. The first one, 4 in English, 12 in math. We need to get more in math, so I will count this with us. 6 and 16, yes, more in math. 8 and 6, no, this is not with us. 12 and 14. 14, 18, yes. 17, 14, no. 19, 10, no. So I have only 4 that get more in math than in English. Write the median score of the English test. So it means that I will take all the numbers in the English test. It will be 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 17, 19. To get the median, what do? We arrange the numbers from the smallest to greatest. Here it's already arranged. Then start to cross. 1 from right, 1 from left, 1 from left, 1 from right, and so on. 1 from here, 1 from here, and the middle value is 12. So this is the median, 12. 17 plus 25 times what? Times 2 will be 367. 25 times what? I will check 25 times 2, for example. 25 times 2 will be 50. Then I need to get rid of this 17. 367, I will use inverse operation, minus 17, it will be 350. Now it's more clear that 50 wants to be 350. What is the number I multiply by 50 to be 350? Ignore the zeros. Think about 5 times what? 35? It's 7. 5 times 7. Okay. 75% of children like apples, and there are 32 children in class 6. So step 1, 75% times 32. 75% will be 75 over 100 times 32. Remember, you use multiplication. Normally, multiplying 2 digits by 2 digits. You can use lattice method, or you can use any normal method you like. If you cannot remember the lattice method, go to the video of lattice method to watch it again. And then multiply to find the answer. It will be 2400. But since I have over 100, It means that I will move the decimal point 2 steps and it will be 24. What about 75% of 24? 75 over 100 times 24 by the same way. Multiply 2 digits by 2 digits over 100, so it will be 18. So the number of children who like both apples and orange will be 18. Here we have an open cube. We need to draw one more square to make the net of closed cube. How many different places can the extra square be added? To close the cube, I can add a square here. I can add a square here, or here, or here. So this means how many different ways? It will be 4 different ways. Draw a ring around the number that is divisible by 8, 6, and 9. How to be divisible by 8? The last 3 digits in table 8. So this means that I need to use long division. So let's go through the questions, because I will not start with dividing by the last 3 digits and by 8 and use long division. This will take a long time. Let's check. Divisible by 6. To be divisible by 6, you have 2 conditions. You must be an even number, and you must, when we add the digits, it's in table 3. So let's check. The first one is odd, so just cross it. It's not with us. The second number, when I add the digits, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 and 9, 18. It could be in table 3, so it could be in table 6, and it's an even number. The third number, not with us. Yes, this is 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 9, 18. It could be. And the last one, 4 plus 5, 9, 9, 9, 9 will be 27. So also it could be. And to be divisible by 9, you just have to add the digits. So now, the 3 numbers I have, they are divisible by 9 and divisible by 6. Now I need to check, are they divisible by 8 or not? So I need to use long division for the last 3 digits to make sure, are they in table 8 or not. So I'll make 414 divided 8, 504 divided 8, 594 divided 8. And the only one that will be divisible by 8 also will be 9504. Now we have shape A and B both have the same area. Shape A is made of one right angle. Shape B is made of 3 identical right angles. So I need to find the area of the number I have here already, 4 and 6. So it's easy to tell that the area of one of these triangles is 4 times 6, 24. 24 divided by 2, 12. Then I have 3 identical triangles. 12 times 3, 36. So the area of shape B, 36. What is the 2 numbers when I multiply to get 36? And I already have 9 here. So it will be 9 times 4, 36. I cannot go and put 4. No, this will not be correct, because remember, we must divide by 2 after we multiply. So use inverse operation. And instead of 4, I will multiply 4 by 2. So it will be 8. 2 times 4, 8. So the final answer is 8. That's all. I will see you in paper 2 next time. Thank you for watching.